What's going on? Welcome to No Cap High School Football Show. What's going on with everybody? Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, big time, and I also hope that your team won in many facets, in many games. You could take it as your high school team, you could take it as your college football team or your NFL team, whatever you want to do. It is what it is. Hey, I'm yours truly, Will I Am in the building. We got the Icon. What's going on, Icon? How you doing?
Doing pretty well. My team's won. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty happy.
That's right. That's right.
First
I
thing.
understand. What's going on, Mayor? How you doing?
Man, ain't that? Yeah, that's me. But nah, what's going on, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm pretty good, man. I'm probably get to travel this weekend. Get to travel, get to see some new things Friday.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
The Don. What's going on with you, man?
What's up with y'all? Hey, it's just a relaxing, cold day, and I'm just happy about yesterday. That's all. I'm still on the cloud nine from yesterday's results.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's go on and hit the ground running, man. Let's get it running. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right off the bat, we had Union County destroy Belfry 43-21. Mr. John Johnson, the player of the week, did not let down. Didn't man, hey, 4 for 4, 49 yards. That's passing. He rushed 30, he had 31 carries, 246 yards, 4 TDs, 3 tackles, a half a tackle for loss, and 2 interceptions. He did his thing. He was going to state no matter what. Canton Wilson, 11 carries, 83 yards, a TD. They rushed for a total of 410 yards against Belfry.
Oh,
Amir Black, 8 tackles, a tackle for loss. I think we all was all on them. I'm pretty sure I got my tablet somewhere. But congratulations, Union County, the mayor.
Union County, you all won by a mile wide. Congratulations, man, on your trip to state.
Icon.
Yeah, like I said, congratulations, man. Jan Johnson's a bad man.
Right. He definitely
Agreed.
is. Hey, ain't no doubt. Don.
well, we see that Belfry couldn't stop that rushing game, so Union County just kept on stepping on them and stepping over them, and like, hey, that's a blowout. That's a spanking.
Hold on, I think he's still
Spanking.
running too, man.
just
Yeah, he's still running. He's still running,
got the
bro.
just got the 300.
Yeah. He's shit. And that's the thing about it. He's going to state Corbin Field, which they're used to having people run all on that field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bowling Green 31, South Warren 28. Let me tell you this before I let the mayor dive into this. Uh, they start the game off, Bowling Green, with 2 kickoff returns for TDs. Mr. Deuce Bailey and them did not get on the field until the second quarter.
Ooh,
Yeah, an
Damn.
84-yard kickoff return by Christopher Sweeney. Trevor Barbie, 93-yard kickoff return. Martravian Graham had a 54-yard rushing TD. He had 2 TDs for the game, 83 yards total. Had a field goal, 38-yard field goal for Brandon Whitener. Hey, Deuce didn't have to do nothing. Mayor.
Remember, I said we talked about this Thursday that it's hard to beat a good team twice, and you beat them. South Point beat Bowling Green at Bowling Green's crib the first time, so you know they had a little added fuel to it. And it's just something about Deuce, man, that I guess he wanted to go back to back. He already his legacy is already cemented at Bowling Green. I
Right.
think he's got all the passing records, the yardage and touchdowns, completions. I think he just wants that back to back to add to his resume.
Hey, he's on his way. He's on his way. Icon.
Man, wow, that's amazing stat. They didn't get on to the second quarter. That's unreal. Never heard of anything like that before. But shout out
right.
Bowling Green, man. They came to play apparently.
Right. Don.
I mean, just on top of that, just thinking about you sitting there. I mean, it's kind of chilly out there. It's not warming up. You got to keep staying warm to be ready to get on the field. When they ready, they can't even get out there. They took a whole quarter off. Can you
Right.
imagine?
Yeah. You're happy.
Congratulations.
You're happy,
Right.
but you're like, man, we can't even get lathered up or nothing. Yeah, let's get this rocking and rolling. But hey, great win, Deuce Bailey. Yeah, man, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, big time in the Kentucky High School Association. We already know that without a doubt. All right, Sayre 35, Campbellsville 14. You got it, Icon.
All right, so let's start off with Mr. Luke Pennington. He was 10 for 20, 137 yards through three TDs. Also rushed 18 times, 112 for two more TDs. He also had 13 tackles and 2 for loss. I mean,
Wow.
dude does everything. Everything.
Mm.
Brock Kaufman, 14 more tackles. I mean, Swiss Army knife. You got your partner with you. You win football games.
Right. Hey,
Mm.
impressive, man. Going to state.
Yes.
Hey, it is what it is. The Penitents be in the building. Kroger Field. Hey, congratulations,
Yes,
Sayre. Congratulations, big time, man. Very impressive. Mayor.
You know what's crazy? Somebody showed the distance between Sayre's high school field versus Kentucky's field, and it's like it's closer for them to play at Kentucky than it is their high school field.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
That's
this is something that was probably written,
right. It's
and it started. It
was it
started to look like
scripted?
it's starting to look like the Cal situation. You got a hell of a coaching staff. You got a big name coach as your head coach, and then I'll tell her who he's surrounded himself with. And then you got kids coming to Sayre, whatever it's called. They're not going to Fredrick Douglass, they're not going to your Bryan Stations, but they're going to Sayre. So it's starting to. You might see them in the championship a couple more times.
Hey, why not? 2A, right? Shit. Might as
One,
well.
Mm-hmm.
I
1A.
think they won.
Okay. Yes. Hey, it is what it is, Don.
I mean, I'm impressed with old Charlie. Look, Charlie all over the field. I mean, like Travis, he said, what didn't he do? I mean, 13 tackles. You had the man receiving, you had the man rushing, you had him handing out concessions at the concession stand at halftime. I mean, what wasn't the man doing? Impressive for them to pull that out.
Congratulations, Sarah, big time. What's going on? Good morning,
All
Miss
right.
Collins. Good
Miss Collins.
morning. Good morning. Good morning. The mayor.
Good
The
morning.
mayor has checked in from Franklin County. That's right. We love it. We love it. All right, let's go to the next game. The next
Right.
game. We have Paducah Tilghman, 31, Corbin, 14. Um, Jack James, Jack James,
Jack
15 for
James.
26, 184 passing yards, a TD, 11 carries, 4 yards, a TD. Vasella Hinton, 11 carries, 141 yards, a TD, 4 catches, 54 yards. Martellus Carter, 4 catches, 91 yards, a TD. And Jimmy Mooney, 8 tackles, a tackle for loss. Hey, Corbin, I give you hats off to Corbin, man. Let me go ahead and give them a round of applause. Just because they are one of the few teams that didn't get a 50 piece put on them. Because normally Paducah Tilghman puts 50 pieces on people. So, hey,
True.
I know it's no more victories because you're not going to state. But you must have did something to slow them down a little bit. And we're talking about for Jack James to only have 184 and he's used to like 300 something. Hey, somebody's going to have to look at that tape to see what they did. But congratulations, Paducah Tilghman, doing your thing. Mayor.
I'm looking at these last couple of games, and the athletes were athleting this weekend.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, not to mention, Corbin had a 1,800-hour bus ride.
Right.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Woo-hoo. Yes, they did. They did.
Long.
That's crazy. Go ahead, Icon.
I don't think between that and you know what I'm saying and getting up there, I don't think they stand a chance in the first place, man. But
Yeah.
that's a hell of a way to go. At least they got 14 on the board, man. So, anyway, man, shout out Paducah Tillman, man. They
Yeah.
ballers.
Ballers. Don, what you got?
I mean, the man Jack James. We're adding on to his passing touchdowns this year. The man got 56 for the season. And by you saying that, it did point out where Corbin did hold them to a minimum. So did they hold them, or did Paducah Tilghman just start emptying the bench after so long? And when did Corbin score those? So because Paducah Tilghman averages 49 points a game.
Yeah, they're not holding out on nobody. They're trying to put 50 pieces on people. So this was strictly
Very
Corbin.
true. Very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Because no backseat. We ain't slowing up. We keeping the first team in, and we are stuffing them like turkeys.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's definitely a wrap. Next up, woo! Franklin County, 14.
County.
Covington Catholic 10. Icon.
Well, looks like Covington Catholic came to play because Franklin County usually busting people by like 30, 40, 50 points. You know what I
True.
mean? So they came to play this week, man. So, the two touchdowns that Franklin County did have were by Mr. Jaquan Crawford and Mr. Landon Cottrell. Knox Barrett was 4 for 8, 57 yards, man. Jack Oldham, 7 rushes, 63 yards. Jeremy Walters had 13 tackles. Hunter Gottshaw had 11 tackles. Jacob Olds had 11 tackles. Luke Toothaker had 10 tackles. I mean, it seemed like a very, very defensive game in this respect. Juice had 2 receptions for 50 yards. I mean,
Juice.
Alicius.
Yes.
Alicius. There's been practice.
Had 50 yards. So, I mean, yeah, it was a very, very defensive game. So,
Hey, I love it. Say it again. What's his name?
Alicius.
Juice. Hey, our guy, Delano Collins, with a big forced fumble as they was going in for a TD, Covenant Catholic.
Yes, sir.
Denied it. Preserved the game. Big time, big plays. Hey.
Big time players. Make
big plays at right time, and that's what he did. Congratulations, Franklin County. Where the tailgate at? Coach Lease, get us on that field. What's going on, baby? 8 o'clock. We like to see it. What's the deal? What you got, Mayor?
I got that number 9 is the best freshman in the state.
Ooh.
I'm not even calling him not. His name is number 9. Agent 9, employee 9, but he's the best freshman in the state. Goodness gracious. He took the rims like later on. I don't think he started the first couple of games, but now that he's got it, he's not giving that spot back. But yeah, he's the best freshman in the state. And I want to say thank you to Coach Oldham. He knows why. But yeah, you know where I'll be at Friday.
Whoop, whoop. Let's get it done.
All right. I mean, what? I'm mad my guy Easton Powell didn't get a field goal this past week. He got the 2 extra points, but hey, the best kicker in the state got to get a good field goal every now and then. They got to set him up. But hey, Franklin County for the impressive win, and that's all they do is win, win, win. Even though, by the famous words of T-Rock,
I got you.
Okay. They ain't played nobody.
We didn't know if he was going to do it live or not, but they ain't played it.
No, I was gonna steal your thunder.
Nah, I was going to let you have it. Let you have it.
That's right. That was your key.
Yeah.
You got to stay on point.
I think both of these teams,
Uh-huh.
Paducah Tilghman and Franklin County, left some bullets in the chamber because this is going to be a high-scoring game next Friday. But we'll talk about that on the preview show. I think some bullets were left in the chamber.
I know that's right. Speaking of bullets, some bullets were left in Lexington. Trinity, 17. Fredrick Douglas, 0. Mayor.
I guess Fredrick Douglas walked in the wrong trap.
Ooh.
That's that was but no, because that's what they were walking in your trap, take over your trap.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Just didn't happen. And I guess Trinity is playing with their playoff playbook right now.
Yeah.
Because
Good.
look
Go
at
ahead.
it. They held Ballard to 21 rushing yards last week.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't think they had nothing in the second half. And then you shut a good Fredrick Douglass team out, and they don't score.
Mm-hmm. Gave them the Air Forces, them black ones, baby. Hey,
They came with the breakfast.
Zane Johnson, 8 for 17, only 68 passing yards. A TD, a pass TD. Jeremiah Lynn was 1 for 1 on his pass, 10 for 7 yards, a TD. Chris Wilson, 13 carries, 46 yards. Jason Hagan had both of the TDs, reception TDs. He had 2 receptions, 44 yards. So, hey, that's the thing about Trinity, man. They can play many ways, bro. And if you think you just going to come in there and punk them out at their own place, that ain't happening. That's not happening. And don't even say it's going to happen. Don't even do that to yourself. That ain't even worthy, bro. They too good. They've been doing this for years. This is what they do. Like you said, they got the playbook. Hey, get that one. Yeah, let's bring it over. This is how we're going to rock this. And you already knew that Fredrick Douglass has a problem scoring a lot of points anyway. Come on, man. 17-0. It's out of there.
Yeah.
Now, your defense is stout, too, and it showed. You did a great job. But Trinity's different, bro. It's different. And just saying that stuff won't do nothing for you.
And I'm going to say this. Who is Hagan? Like, we've yet to hear about Hagan. Then all of a sudden he puts up 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can beat you.
They deep, bro. They deep.
Yeah, like, and if 111 ain't working, what other team in the state can go, if this 11 ain't working, we'll come with the next 11. And this next 11 is probably just as good as your best 11.
Right. The crazy thing is this. Let's be honest. Everybody thought that Zane is going to have a hell of a year as far as number-wise, 3,000 yards. So they are winning this game with their defense, bro. They are winning this state championship or trying to win the state championship with their defense. They ain't blowing people out, bro. They taking care of business. It could be 3-0. Makes no difference because they got a hell of a kicker that's going to Louisville, Hibbert. So, hey, it is what it is, man, and they taking care of business big time. Don, what you got?
I mean, it's just impressive. Even though, like you said, we're gonna go right back off of piggyback off of you. As in, you get Fredrick Douglass, of course. You would give them to him. They held them. They held them to a certain minimum, but you could not score. And Trinity's impressive by how many people they lost off their defense from last year to start the season. And as the season went on, I guess their defense improved. And I'll be damned, they are where they are now for a certain reason. It's not the offense all the time doing it. It's the defense stopping the other teams. Like, I mean, they got 135 yards total, Trinity. So by that, it's impressive. But still shutting Fredrick Douglass out to nothing and winning 17-0. Impressive, Trinity, and go on.
And this is the second time you beat him this year. So it's like, this is nothing. Icon.
Well, to me, Fredrick Douglass has basically set up their schedule for an iron sharpens iron kind of situation. Right. For this moment right here. And they failed in the moment. So, I mean, everybody knows Trinity's, lineage and, what I'm saying, how they are. So, what I'm saying, this was your time. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't make it happen. So,
that's a rosary.
Shout out to the Rocks.
That's a rosary thing. You tried your best, but your best wasn't good enough, son. Tyre with Corbin. Good morning. What you got, man?
But you can't. Certain teams, you just can't give them fuel. Trinity's one of those teams, like, you can't give Trinity fuel, to beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. Like, you just got to you can't give, you can't give Trinity bulletin board material. You just got to be quiet and play the game. Because I'm pretty sure they seen, what was being posted. We come into y'all truck to take it over, and y'all bought y'all teams. And I'm just saying, like, there are certain teams you can't do that to. And that's just that team.
Right. Nah, you said it perfect the first time, bro. Don't add fuel to that fire, pretty much.
Don't
Speaking
need
of
that at
fuel to
all.
the fire, my gosh, Ryle is not playing around. 35 great crossing, 7. Ryle, of course, is led by Mr. Verx. He basically had a passing TD and a rushing TD. Jacob Salvage, that guy is ridiculous. 2 rushing TDs. Gavin Lyons had a rushing TD. They was up 35-0 going into the fourth quarter. So uh, I wish Ryan would do a better job and get everything out so we can really talk about how impressive this offense has been for the past 7, 8 games or whatever this streak has been going since they lost to St. X. They have not looked back. And this game, Trinity's defense versus the Ryle offense, checkmate. We gonna see. We gonna see. Icon, what you thinking?
Well, I think we all knew Ryle was going to win this game, but what the great unknown was great crossing. We don't know what they have, what they're looking at, or anything like that. So I think Ryle just put everything into perspective for real. You know what I'm saying? This is football. So this is what we do over here.
Right. Done.
I mean, it's very impressive. Like you said, Ryle, as in this is the lowest. These 35 points, it's the lowest they have scored in these past 7 games since that loss to St. X. So they must have changed something up in their offense, or they just looked a little bit different and said, "Hey, let's get back on track and do what we got to do." Now we will be seeing them in the championship game, and very impressive after that.
Yep.
Congratulations, Ryle.
Mayor.
Man, Ryle went down to Malhide and got them a nice little mixture of concoctions and put it together because they've been beating teams by a mile wide lately. And this
Yes.
is no joke because again, this 35-7 is misleading because it was 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
They took their foot off the gas, and that's unknown for Ryle. I guess that's unknown for Ryle to take their foot off the gas.
Hey, save some of that juice, baby. Congratulations, Ralph. Going to Kroger Field. Yeah. Speaking of foot on the gas and all that jazz, Cooper 61, Highlands 23. Woo. Yeah, shoot. Let me. Yeah, it is what it is on this one. What you got, man?
I got Cooper winning about a mile wide. And this looks like a game that's a rivalry game, like in the regular season, because that's the type of score this is. This is a rivalry game within when in regular season. Because look at this score. Like it was we played with y'all the first round. Now we're gonna go ahead and show y'all who we really are going to the state championship game.
Yeah, when you are smacking people like that, you get the oxtail and the 50 piece, everything you want, man. I mean, they was out for vengeance. They was like, we want to let you guys know you don't even. We're going back to the state championship to play. I think it's what Bowling Green. So hey,
Thank you, play
congrats.
Bowling Green.
Yep, that's gracious. Icon.
I felt like Cooper either left their ones in the whole game.
The whole game.
The whole game, or they put the other ones in, and Highlands is just not that good. I'm going to go with the first theory.
Out for blood, huh?
Yeah,
Died.
buddy.
Died.
Make a statement.
You know, it's the funny when you look at the history of the schedule of this year. You got Highlands was the closest to Cooper, where they beat them, only by 3 points during the season. And other than that, they was blasting every other team out.
Right.
So I guess they had to make sure they didn't get too close. And yeah, we're gonna make sure this is a point. And yeah, we going to the States.
Yeah, they are.
Cooper handles business.
You said the first game was close, right?
24-21 first.
This was personal. Well, this was personal. This score was personal.
Yeah. Let's prove a point here.
Yeah.
Let's prove the point.
Highlands might even did some media talk. They might have did some social media talk, talked about, yeah, y'all barely got us the first time or something. We coming for y'all this time. But they should know
Yep.
better than that. Yeah.
Prove a point.
Yeah, Sergeant Giggles,
Yeah.
what's going on? Miss Odom, good morning,
Miss
guys.
Autumn,
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's go to the
yeah, Franklin
next
County.
one.
Franklin County, they can use my Kroger card.
Oops,
You know,
not a
I
good day. Look, they don't
got
even want
some
to operate.
points.
They do not want to operate. Not a good day for Lexington. A weekend Friday on Cal 50 piece 'em. 50 Lexington Catholic 14.
Mm.
Ooh wee. Icon.
Connor Hodge is at it again.
Love it. I love it.
17 for 21, 178 yards, 4 TDs.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, Mr. Tyree Stoner, 1 TD, rushing TD. You had Mr. Darwin Cotton, 6 for 74 yards, 1 TD.
Trey.
And this J. Hyde Brown, Gary and Hobbs, Bryce Wilson, all had 1 TD apiece. Wow.
Domination.
Wow. Domination.
Domination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach.
Everybody scored. Coach scored too, just so you know.
Well, Coach Cantwell was taking it out. Oh, he knew what was happening Friday or Saturday, so he wanted to go ahead and get his licks in early. He wanted to get his licks early.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Gary Hobbs also had 3 tackles, a tackle for loss, and 2 interceptions. One was a pick 6. Stone Perkins also had a pick 6. They wasn't playing. They knew what they was doing, and I'm gonna let the mayor. I know what you're gonna say, but we gotta hear it. What you got, Mayor?
Man, this segment is brought to you by Malhat Water Company. Christian Academy beat Lexington Catholic by Mal Wine.
Don.
Hey, I mean, the man kind of Haas just keeps doing what he's doing. It's ridiculous. And then I just love it where they went up there and held that Lexington team just like the other Lexington team got held yesterday to the same points. I don't care. Get
Yeah. Yeah.
go cards.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the Lexington
Another
that's
Lexington
not a good
team.
not a good weekend for the Lexington
Another
bunch.
Lexington team.
Beechwood said we're having none of that. 44, Lexington Christian 24. Beechwood is led by Mr. Clay Hayden. He had 263 passing yards, 2 TDs. Chase Flannery, 4 carries, 46 yards, and a TD. Nathan Pipes had 13 carries, 110 rushing yards, 2 TDs. Luke Ertman, 4 catches, 122 yards, a TD, and he had an interception on defense. Bo Solder, 9 tackles, 2 tackle losses. Yes, it was not a good weekend for Lex. LEX. I'm just saying, it is not. LEX. All the Lexington teams lost except for Sayre, right? Is that what I'm getting? That's what I think.
I
Pretty much all of them
believe
except for
so.
Sayre. Yeah.
Yep.
It is what it is. Don, what you got?
It seemed like Lexington will be hosting. I mean, they hosting for this championship this past, in state, but that's all. They will be watching from the outside and not from the inside. So, hey, too bad. I mean, Beechwood, congratulations on your win. Happy for you, as long as Lexington is going.
Okay,
Oh,
he couldn't get it out. Icon.
I love it.
Wow. A lot of Lexington hate on there this past time, man.
You can blame big trucks, big truck in there for this. Yeah, this beat down of Lexington schools is brought to you by Big Truck in them.
I ain't about to say that. Shout out Beechwood, man. But put a beat down on them, man. They got some good beer places, though. Like I said.
Okay, what you got, man?
Man, it's another Mal Wine game, man. But now, but Beechwood is known to go to state year in and year out. They're somewhere. They miss a year, they end the year. Like it's like every other year. This is just once a year.
Yeah. It sure wasn't. Goodness gracious. Well, one Louisville team did not have a nice day, and that was Raceland 14,
Mm,
KCD 0.
mm.
Wow. On this one, real quick, Jacob Waller for Racing was 7 for 10, 72 yards of rushing TD. Shannon uh, Marushi, 24 carries, 143 yards. Parker Eason, 3 catches, 43 yards. Max Burton, an interception. Yeah, you got the Black Air Force Ones on this one. Mayor, what you got?
Man, I guess Raceland's defense travels. This is 2 years in a row that Raceland has came to Louisville, and then so I guess just their defense travels because KCD last couple of weeks since the Campbellsville game has been putting up points.
Yeah.
And then for them not to find the end zone one time, man, I guess Raceland didn't want to see the light show.
That's how you stop it, right? That's how you stop it. And they did. Icon, what you got?
Man, I'm just piggyback off of that, man. Yeah, I mean, to score nothing at home. I mean, the only time you saw the end zone was the warm ups, halftime. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
Lord,
know what I'm saying?
Lord,
Just saying. You got to take care of home, man. You got to take care of home, man.
Lord. Don.
Shout out Raceland, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty impressive though. I mean, they ran all on them, just by putting up as many yards as they did, and they contained KCD to 129 total yards, and that's
Woo
impressive.
wee.
That is impressive. Racing came in, they made it known that we are going to control and take away y'all Thanksgiving weekend.
Woo wee. Travis said they only saw the end zone when they ran out on the field to take the field. Goodness.
On
And
the
when they
field
went
they
to
took.
halftime. Yeah, goodness gracious. Owensboro Catholic 27, Somerset 14. Icon.
Oh, is this what the
All
end zone
right,
looks
what I
like?
got on this one? I got Mr. Brady Atwell. He's 20 for 25, 303 yards and 3 TDs. Also went rushed 9 times, 45 yards for a rushing TD. My man Chris Burns had 12 tackles. Michael Line had 10 tackles. So yeah, so Brady again, another Brady Atwell sighting. Did it again. Uh, you
Huh?
know, put the team on him, man. Like I said, defense stepped up.
It's so funny that you say that because you're absolutely right. Brady has been doing this for years now. This is what he does. You know what I'm saying? They loaded and they took care of business and time to get state. Go back to state as they do. Brady's a remarkable player. It's some big name players that's going to be playing next weekend, big time. They have led their team and they are going to be taking control of this matter, and I love it. So congratulations to Owensboro Catholic for doing what you do. It is what it is. What you got, Don?
Yeah, most definitely. Owensboro Classic. I mean Catholic. I said Catholic. Owensboro Catholic pulls it off for the win. I mean, hey, 20. Hey, Atwell had him a game. You just got to give it to him. The man had a game and made sure that they got through this and on their way to the championship. And hey,
So,
congratulations.
Mayor.
Man, I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be hard for them to pick a state championship team. I mean, not a state, but a state team with the accolades. Because some of these quarterbacks that's playing next week in this state championship game, you look at Deuce, you look at Mr. Jackson, you look at Brady. Who's gonna be the number one QB? You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
Connor Hodge.
Don't forget Connor.
yeah, kind
Pennington.
of like
Yeah,
who's going to pick like
Pennington.
who's got to pick these teams, man? This gonna be freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some craziness going on. But shout outs to Owensboro Catholic, man. They're at home, man. It's kind of hard to beat Owensboro Catholic at Steel Stadium. Let's just call
Right.
it what it is, man.
Right. And I'm glad you said that. Be on the lookout. 54 Sports. We're going to be having our all first team, second team is going to be dropping this week. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely going to do that. So 502 edition. big time. So we'll see what's going on with that. So let's go ahead and get out with this one. Who impressed you the most? Go ahead, Mayor.
Man, who impressed me the most? I'm gonna say Bowling Green.
Mm.
And I say that because they beat a team that beat them, but they went on the road to beat them.
Right.
And their offense didn't have to play the whole first quarter.
Right. And still won. Still won. Yes, sir. Icon, who impressed you the most?
You know what? I'm going to actually go Franklin County because they've been beating people by a whole lot. And the fact that they won this game in the fashion that they won it, you know what I'm saying, with defense and stuff like that proves that they don't have to beat you by a lot to beat you. They ain't played nobody.
The Don.
You know what? It might be a little obvious of the team. I'm going with Trinity. Trinity beat Fredrick Douglass for the second time this year and just get 68 passing yards, 40, to combine 60 rush yards and just have their defense maintain and control the game and hold Fredrick Douglass to zilch, nada, nothing, donuts. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and ride with Raceland. For 2 years in a row, you had came down and had been a rude guest over Thanksgiving. You have ate all the food, and how have you ate all the food and took all the drinks? You have taken their turkey with you back to Raceland. You didn't leave any leftovers. You're just so rude, this nasty, and very impressive, man. 14-0. Like the mayor said, they didn't want to see the light show. They did not see the light show at all.
That's all.
Yeah, so to me, I'm going to go with Raceland. Very impressed to come on the road and do it for 2 years in a row. Yeah, I think somebody's owning somebody. Somebody's owning somebody big time. All right, Mayor, what you leaving the people with?
If you don't want flags planted on your field, win the game.
We see a lot of that yesterday. It was Flag Day.
Yeah,
It was Flag Day. It was Flag Day.
It was Flag Day yesterday. But if you don't want, beat them. Because if you got energy to fight, then you didn't exhaust all your energy on the field.
Right. Like that. Icon.
Man, everybody have a fantastic week, and we'll be seeing you soon.
LaDon.
Oh, man. Hey, something simple. Well done is better than well said.
Yeah. Let's get it. Yes. Hey. What he said. That's all. It is what it is. Hey, y'all have a great week and all that kind of stuff. We'll be back regular time on Thursday doing previewing the state championship game. So should be a good one, guys. So yeah. We see you, Don. We see you, brother. We see you. Do your thing.